Hi, Angela here. Welcome back to Dogwood Paper Arts. And welcome back to Christmas again. Trying to finish up this album here. And you can see it's become a gator mouth. So it's definitely going to need a good tie to keep it closed. Of course, it doesn't help having these clips back there right now. I get carried away. The first thing I want to do before I lose them is tape down these little, or tape. I want to glue down these little stems. See those? They're sticking out there. You see that little bit of white? Otherwise, I'm just going to break them off, and then that would be sad. Hard to see them. They're so thin, and they blend in with all the vintage color of my desk. There we go. Okay. That should save those. Well, let's have a look where we left off. See where we're headed. I have stuffed some things in here. I may have to remove some things. It is a large, fluffy journal. This page here. I wanted to show you that I made this for this page, and this is just a little flip-up notepad, place to write some memories about Christmas. It has 4 sheets of coffee dyed paper on it, and I put some, what do you call them? I always forget their name. Oh my gosh, I always want to call them rivets. Anyway, I put these 2 in there, and then if you look back here, it's got a little secret writing spot. Here's the front page. Little thumb hole to show you that you need to flip it open, and then there's the rest of it. So it's kind of a little secret writing spot. I did find that putting it in and out of the pocket kind of roughed up the bottom of the coffee dyed paper. So I went ahead and put some washi tape on here, and then I added just this little tab thing so that it would kind of prevent it from getting hurt in there. I think one thing I need to do is to stretch out my pocket a little bit. The way you stretch your pockets, you just stick your bone folder in there. And just kind of stretch the paper a bit. I'm using this side to go towards the sides, and that I can tell already that has helped. Anyway, that just slides right in there. So would you like to see how I made it? It's fairly easy. Everything's fairly easy with the junk journal, right? Okay, where should I put this? I'll put it over here. Let me bring my scissors out. Oh, I wonder if one of my beads fell off. Might have. Have to check, see? I think maybe one of my things came open. Okay, so what I did here was I took a 12 by 12 piece of paper, and for this one I sized it to my pocket. You can see that I sized it to fit inside of my pocket so that it would slide in and out easily. So whatever size pocket you have, you can make this fit to your size pocket. So and then I measured what length I wanted it to be from the bottom to the top. Excuse me. But I left room at the bottom because I know I have a glue line there. So at least 1/4 of an inch to a 1/2 inch you want to leave. And then you want to leave a little space at the top. Okay? So once I got that measured, how long I wanted it, instead of clipping it off, I cut it down to size. And this one, it measures 4.5 inches wide. And how long before it is 7.5 inches tall. Excuse me. And so what I did was I scored it here. When you see that? So when I knew the length I wanted it, I went ahead and gave it a score. And then I figured out how wide I wanted that to be. And this one is 1.25 inches wide, because I wanted it kind of fat, because I wanted to use the fat, whatever you call these. I call them rivets, but I know that's not what we call them. I'll think of it pretty soon. And then I scored it again at that 1.25 line, and I folded it over, and then I just put this part on my scoreboard. Let me darken this up so you can see it. See what I'm talking about. And then I ran another score line so that this could fold over to the back. And then I looked at what extra I had. I want this back one to be the same width as this one. Doesn't have to be. If you like it a little fatter down here, that's good. But I'm going to cut mine off at the same width. So I'm going to, I marked a line right there. So I'm going to slice that little piece off. Oh boy. Everything is such a mess. When I'm making a book, it's a lot of work. Okay, so then I took some coffee dyed paper. This is just thin copy paper that I coffee dyed. And oh, that's a pretty one, isn't it? I measured them to fit clear up to the top, because I'm going to hook them in there with those knot rivets. And I wanted a little bit of area around each side so that you could see the background. Okay, so there's that. Then, let's see. I want to glue this piece down right here, right now, for the front. Oh my glue says, you didn't close me up properly. So let's see if it's gonna work. Put a little too much glue in there after I got it working, didn't I? Okay, so that piece is done. I'm going to darken up that edge a little bit, just so you can see what I'm working with. Now, I noticed it with this one and I noticed it with the other one, is that this doesn't want to always line up properly when you fold it back over. So what I'm trying to do is get it lined up right there. Probably doesn't matter, but I like it to kind of be even. So let's look at the back. What did I do back here? Well, I took this extra piece of paper and I fit it in there. I'm probably going to trim this down so I have the right same on all four, on these three sides. So let me, you could use a different color paper if you wanted. That would be fine too. My fingers don't want to work today for some reason. Okay, just put that up in there and fold it over. And there's the beginning of it. Now, this piece, oh, before we do that, let's go ahead and use your rotary cutter, whatever you have, and even these three sides up that flap open. Let's see, I think I'll go down the side first because that's where I have my most uneven mark. There we go. And let's see, do I need to go that way too? There we go. Okay. So the next thing I did was take this piece here and I just used this fold over section as the place where I fold this up. And you could just leave it like that if you wanted, but I glued mine down right here so that it would be so, oh, because I'm going to have the rivets in it. Yes, I glued it down. If you're going to use your ink to distress the edges, then you want to do that too before you fold it over. So I did definitely glue it down because I'm going to put those, I know they're not rivets. I am so sorry. I cannot think of the name. I always do this with them because my mind says they're rivets. So I have rivets, but anyway. Okay, this page. Let's go ahead and ink it up. Now this paper could be used for Christmas, or it could be used for really any other album too. So I'm not sure I want to stamp up here a Christmas theme. I've been trying to decide. But I might be able to use it in that album, but gosh, I've had a lot of booklets in it already. But I could put it in the front of the book too. Oh, before I forget, I took my 1/2-inch crocodile corner rounder and I rounded the bottom corners. That one is not very good. It doesn't like me very well right now because I used it on washi tape. So I think I have a little piece of washi tape stuck in there. There we go. Who knew that we'd be inking everything up? Okay. Good. Good, good, good. All right, let's finish up the back while we're back here. I took a piece of coffee dyed paper. Let me find one that looks good. Looks like it wants to be made into something. How about this one? And all I did was I folded it over to fit inside of this area. And then I trimmed it down. So we know we're going to have to trim it. I left a little space. I think I'll trim it up just a little bit. Okay. On the trimmer it goes. And let's see if I cut it to fit. Almost. We need to trim these little corners because those are rounded. These will have to be rounded too. Otherwise it won't work right, will it? You know, it looks so crooked right now. I think I must have cut my paper crooked. Hope I didn't cut off the wrong side. The right side. Yeah, the wrong side. Hope I didn't cut off the right side. Oh, dear. Okay, I think that's better. Okay. So all I did was I took this piece and I glued it onto here. And I used the glue stick for that. Excuse me while I get this paper over here. I know it's a little noisy. This piece right here. Have your towel handy because you're probably going to have to wipe some off the edges. I'm like Gail Augustinelli, I'm a little heavy-handed with my glue, but I think that that's what makes it permanent, is that it has enough glue to last for a very, very, very long time. Okay, let me close that. Oh! Come back here, you. Sometimes it's hard to decide whether you should start from the top or the bottom. I'm just trying to make sure that I get it evened up here. And it seems to be a little crooked on there, so let's just fix that a little bit by giving it a little extra distressing ink. Okay, that will have to do. Okay, so the other thing I did was I used my circle punch to punch out a small area here. Oh, it doesn't want to punch it out. That's not even wet. Must be a little damp from the And then I went back up here and made a little punch. And it's just a place so we know that, oh yeah, there's something I need to look at back there. What is it? Okay. So we have that part. Now let's go back to the front. And we need to place these up here. So all I did, oh, we got to cut the corner bottom on the bottom, 1/2 inch. Make sure you get the same measurement. And I just pushed it up there, tried to get it even on both sides. And then I used my wonderful little tool here to, I used the measurements on the side here. And I believe it's at 1 1/4 inches deep. And then it sits up against this. And I just kind of eyeballed it. I put one on this side and one on this side. Then I grabbed one of these wide ones. I love these wide tip ones. And then you see this part with the little thing that points up on it. You're going to want to put that up. And the one that has just a slight little mound is going to be on the bottom. Now these are plates. I hate to even move them. Let's see, that's a B. I think it's A. Yeah, A. And A on the top. And on the bottom you're using 1. A1. Okay. So you take your piece, and what I've been doing is I stick this in here and I push it up against that that nipple sticking out there. Sorry to use that word, but I guess that's what it would be called. And then you squish it, and it's together. Works perfect. I'm going to get my other one. Using the same way. I just push it up against that little nipple. Keep your fingers out of the way. And there it is. And then I needed some trim on it. So let's look at our Christmas trim. Like I said yesterday, this is a bunch you can buy at Michael's. Goodness. I really don't see what I'm looking for in here. And I don't know if my drawer has anything that I want to use either for it. I have 4 drawers over there with ribbons in it. I'll be honest with you. I should be saying hi, my name is Angela, and I am a perpetual ribbon buyer. I love my ribbons. I love, 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 love them. Okay. So, let me traipse on over there. Well, when all else fails, you just make your own. So, the color of ribbon that I want is in the Tim Holtz, I gotta grab my glass mat. Is in the Tim Holtz Distressing Ink colors. So I probably won't need more than this. Right there. This is the Snug Hug, or Hug Snug, or whatever you call it. Seam binding. I just buy it on giant rolls. I get mine from Country Craft Creations. And my distressing ink is over here. And let's see. Nope. It is this color I want. I definitely want peeled paint. I have to grab my spray, my water. Okay. Oops. Need the ink first, don't I? I know. I'm going to get my hands very inky. If you don't want to get your hands inky, you'll have to put on a glove. There, that's the color I wanted. Now if you want to add some other colors into it, you can. If you want it to be a little more distressed, you can add a little darker ink in. So let's see. Here's a little of this Shabby Shutters. Let's give it a little bit of that. Oh, that's pretty too. Yeah, see, now that gave some dark and some light. I think that's beautiful. Okay. I need a piece of paper to dip on that. Napkins. We know napkin art, so we might need that. Okay. Heat tool. Okay, I highly recommend that you turn down your volume for this part while I dry this. Grab my tweezers. Ready? Noisy. Oh, that's almost dry. Okay. So then all I did was ran it through the front and ran it through the back to the front. Evened up my ribbon edges and tied it into a bow. And there we are. Still a little bit damp, so come on, ribbon. Unfold from yourself. So sometimes with ribbon, I like to make sure the bow stays permanent. Hey, what happened here? Oh, it must have got a plug. Wow, never had that happen. Let's see. Just maybe being stubborn. Now the other thing that you can do if you want is to kind of bunch up your ribbon a little bit. And run it along a line of glue. Okay. It's a little harder to trim neatly when it's all munched up. And there we have it. You have a place to write here. And here and here and here and here and here. And then when you flip it over, you have a secret place to write. Oh, I forgot this part. Bunch of writing. That'll work. I had my Christmas one here somewhere. Who knows? Hard to say what I did with it. I'd probably put it somewhere safe. Okay. So, maybe we want to go with the green this time. And I wasn't particular. I just stamped the whole thing. Ready? Ta-da! Oh, I think that's pretty. Oh my goodness. That is. I love it. So there it is, all nice and stamped, ready to go inside of your journal. So that's what I have for making today. Let's have a look at our journal. We could come right up here if we wanted. I mean, there's actually space in the front. Okay, so that's that one. Oh, I had a pocket there. What did I do with the other one? Did I already put it back in here? Oh yes, right there. So I did have a pocket here too, but I think for that one, we're just going to insert a couple of these postcards that came with journaling cards. Let me see. These journaling note cards by Prima. That is last year's line, by the way. I did see that Graphic 45 is coming out with a new Santa. It looks amazing, so I have ordered it. And I ordered a new, another new kit they have. I made myself take a year off. And I can't believe some of the papers they came out with over the last year. So I'm just going to leave that like that. And put that in there. And I don't think there needs to be two in there. I think that one is enough. So we have that. That one's done. Oh, here I added some little cards as well. So let's go ahead and distress those. It was getting so fat I knew that I couldn't keep stuffing it. And we'll just leave that as a journaling note card on the back. We could cover it with coffee dyed paper, but the thing I was thinking about was just that we have so much space that we're taking up already. Okay, this one is here. I think that other one might be gone. It is gone. Okay, so those are a problem. I wondered if they would be. I think in order for them not to be a problem, I might take my E6000 glue and put in here and glue this permanently closed. Otherwise, I'm going to put it on another jump ring and just hang it from a jump ring. because I don't like that it comes apart like that. It's too easy for a piece to get lost, like it did here somewhere. And it would be too easy for a pet or a child to pick up the pin and swallow it or something. I know my cat would love it. Oh, by the way, on that booklet, this one, if you feel like your paper is getting owied, then just take an extra little piece and either firm it up with one or put some washi tape over the first sheet just to kind of firm that up so when it gets stuffed in a pocket, it doesn't tear your coffee dyed paper. Okay, where were we? Right here. Oh dear, what do we do? Oh, I like the idea of another fat card. Here we go. Here's the perfect one. There we go. Nice big fat card. Oh, it might be too big. No, it's perfect. And I think we'll just leave the stringy stuff on it, the twine. And then we go, that one's okay. This one has its book. This one we made a journaling card for. This one. Okay. What to do for that one? I think I'll cut this card down. And we'll put a pull tab on it. I'm going to use a 1/4 inch corner rounder. Make sure it fits. Okay, so I'm just going to line the back with coffee dyed paper. Let's see if I have a piece in here. Oh, I should have some. Don't have any the perfect size though, do I? So let's use this one. Okay, noise again. Going to stick it to the edge and the bottom if I can. There we go. I lost my big long Tim Holtz scissors. I do not know what I did with them. I sure miss them. I know nobody took off with them. Just my husband and I. I don't think he would take off with them. He would know better than to run off with my scissors without asking. So I can only blame myself because I know I put them somewhere and I don't know where they are. They're probably in one of my work baskets. I have several going. Turn around that. I've got that a little crooked there. Okay. This will flatten out as it dries. Oh yeah, isn't that pretty? Now, where was that one little green piece? I think I will put that right here. Oh, now I wish I had the Tim Holtz tiny attacher. Darn it. I don't have one of those. I'm going to have to get one. A little bit of glue right here. A little bit of glue right here. I feel like that's not going to hold very well. Put the book over there. Look over here. No, 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 no. None of those. Oh, well, that would work. Oh, I should have just used that. Look at that. Would have been perfect. Okay. I know if it's bugging me, it's because I know it's probably going to come off there because it's probably not strong enough to be pulled in and out of that thing all the time. So I'm just going to stick this little Tim Holtz thing on here. And flip it over. Going to ink up the other half of it. And apply it on this side. And there we go. Oh, I think that's better. And let's see. We'll just put that right there. There I go again. Adding something it doesn't need. Oh, goodness, I can't help myself. I love to keep making stuff. I love to keep adding on to it. Okay, let's bring it back over. And that's not it. That's not it. Nope, nope. Yes, right there. Let's see how it looks. Perfect. Look at that. There we go. Whoops. Don't want that catching up on my pages. Okay. So we have a card here, and we have that one done. I thought I would leave that one in there because she's so beautiful. What did I do here? Oh, this piece. I glued it down a little more to kind of hold that string in better because it was a really loose pocket, and I had something that was tucked into it. I think it was this. But still, it doesn't, nothing tucks into it well. So I think I may have to do the sides and then, I don't know. It may just be a simple page right there. But then I was looking through my Christmas stuff and I found these gift tags. And they look kind of like the wooden textures in this that I'm using. But there was that one and this one. And then there was this cute little reindeer. Isn't that adorable? So I thought, what the heck? I'm going to put those in too. It's just so adorable. Okay, well, tell you what, we have a couple more things to finish. Let's see, one, we have that one, 1, 2, 3, 4. I think we'll leave that one alone. We have to finish this one, 5, 6. Okay, we have 6 pages to finish. And so next time we come back together, I'll try and have these all ready to put together. And if we're going to make anything new, I'll make sure that you are privy to how it's made. Like we made that little gorgeous little pocket today. Isn't that cute? It is cute with the ribbon glued down to it. It's really nice. I love it. You know, you could even put a pocket in here. That would be cute. And then the secret writing area. Don't we all need just a little secret writing area once in a while? Yeah, somebody will find it, but, you know, why not? You know, I'd kind of like that to be in there. Might be too fat to be in there. Yeah, I think it's okay. It sure looks cute there. But then we have to get these pockets. But we do anyway. It's kind of nice for postcards to be up front like that. Okay, well, I better let you go because I'll bet we're at our 1 hour or over. You know, I don't mean to go over, but I do because I get lost in time. Once I'm in here and crafting, I can't stay out of here. I'll go and grab something to drink, a water or a soda, and I'll sit down and relax my back for a little bit because I have quite a few back problems, and it just hurts. It's nothing major. But I'll go sit down and relax with the heating pad for a little bit and let my muscles relax, and it's like 5 minutes later I'm back in here. I have to keep coming in. I love this book. Even though it's a gator mouth, I love it. Love, love, love it. It is a cutie pie. Yeah, those side tucks are not working too well, are they? Those might become writing pages. Oh, how cute. I just love it. I love the ribbons, and this one is the secret writing too. Ooh. I don't know if we need that many secrets, but it's just a writing spot then. This one I feel like it needs something here. So maybe a word or something like that. We'll think about it. I have some Tim Holtz doodads I can put on there. Okay, well. Oh, these tags, I think I'll put them on my Etsy site. I made quite a few of them last year, and none of them sold. I only had like $2 on them for a bag of course, maybe that's too much, you know, for a bag of 3 sizes. But these are giant tags. I mean, look at that. Anyway, I think I sold 1 set. So I was pretty disappointed at last year's bazaar, because I did lousy. Anyway, I think I'll make them, put them on my Etsy site. Oh, we got to fix this too. I got to find that pin. I love that card. Oh, and I love that. That is so pretty. And I love these tags. It was such a good find. Now, she looks like she needs a gift right here or something. It's just a ribbon pocket. Need to put a bookmark in there, right? And then this is this is a story out of an old magazine. And so that's where these came from. So I think we'll do the ribbon on this side of this one. And then we just need something right there. And I thought I would put this here. So maybe this pocket. We don't want too many bookmarks in there, do we? Or tags. Okay, the end. We will be back tomorrow for part 4 of this, and we will be ready to finish up tomorrow, I believe. So thank you very much for joining me, and happy August, and welcome, you know, thank you for joining me at my Christmas land, my Christmas workshop. I will talk to you later. Bye-bye for now.